Hey everybody, welcome to a new video. So we're looking at the brand new magnetron augment here for twins. Now I know when I usually say broken in a video or title or thumbnail, honestly it typically is, but this is by far I think one of the most broken augments, maybe other than Faust when it first came out. But this augment is genuinely incredible. It's definitely a good thing it's the exotic rarity, because if people had easy access to this, I think we'd have a different story on our hands. Tanki would have to nerf it pretty darn soon. Now if you look at the stats for the augment, it does an additional 300% damage and an additional 100% projectile speed, so you're shooting faster and your shot does a lot more damage. Now 300% may not seem like a lot when you just shoot really slowly, but let's be honest, if you're using twins at a medium to even like somewhat close range, you're missing about 20 to 30% of your shots regardless. So this increased damage is a lot more helpful than you might realize, because the increased projectile speed makes it a lot easier to hit shots from medium to long range distances. You can see the projectile has a pretty decent range, a little bit over I'd say that medium range threshold. It also does critical damage, which is really helpful, and it's a lot better than some recent augments we've been getting in the last few months. Another nice bonus to this augment being on twins is that, let's be honest, no one really thinks of using twin protection, at least within the last 6 months to a year. Twins has been super underwhelming. Now it kind of sucks that in order to make a turret viable again, it has to get an OP augment to kind of add that little bonus that it should honestly get in normal balance changes. Like look at this, dude has double armor and I'm doing 1,000 damage per shot. Without double armor, I would be doing 2,000 damage per left click, and the rate of fire is a little bit higher than Smokey. It's about similar to Smokey, just normal, but I mean the fact that it can do more damage than Smokey, that people have double armor, and I'm shooting a little bit faster than Smokey. I think it feels like I'm using Smokey just in terms of the fire rate, and just it does so much damage. 2-shot a Viking who doesn't have double armor. That is just incredible. That'd be cool if we had a new shot effect for twins where the plasma ball kind of explodes on the enemy. They did a really good job with railgun in the new shot effect, but let's be honest, if we're getting new shot effects once every 6 months, who gives a crap? It's again my complaint that we never get anything new frequently. It always takes 6 months to a year to get one normal easy change. All right, boom, 900, 900. He lost double armor, but the dead body's blocking him. That sucks. I couldn't get a shot off, but still 900 damage a shot. These guys are dying so easily. Okay, boom. Just, oh my gosh, I'm tapping these guys. Dude, get out of the way. Get out of the way. I can help you. Get out of the way. I'd say another decent downside to this augment is that there is splash damage. I'll be honest though, when you have twins in this range, in this speed of the actual plasma orb, you're probably not going to be getting too close to the enemy. At least you don't need to be getting too close. With normal twins, the projectile is pretty slow. That's when you might want to get a little bit closer to the enemies. But with this augment, you can kind of keep your distance compared to normal twins. It's definitely nice to be able to use twins again. Honestly though, it doesn't feel too much like twins just because the fire rate is so darn high. Oh my gosh, my Ceta saved me, thank you. I also really enjoy playing on my press account because I have lifeguard on my Viking. I feel like 100% this augment for Viking, or just lifeguard in general, has to be nerfed. All the whole augments are just kind of OP at the moment. Like lifeguard gives you 1,000 HP back. That's just a bit too much. Oh my gosh, look at that fire rate. Holy cow, the fire rate when I have Viking overdrive and I'm doing 900 damage a shot. Yeah, that's not very fair for the enemies. Usually the power of Viking overdrive massively depends on what turret you're using. Like with Vulcan and using Viking overdrive, it's pretty mediocre. But say you're using freeze with Viking overdrive, it's really good at close range, but then not that great at long range. But Viking overdrive with this augment, or yeah, this augment and this turret, incredible. All right, I'm playing the deathmatch mode just to show you how good it is even in the deathmatch mode. Unfortunately, I'm going to get probably spammed by a bunch of enemies, which is my biggest gripe with this deathmatch mode, other than, you know, hoppers ruining the gold event. This mode has a lot of spam. I mean, grenades, the amount of augments that get spammed at you that are so broken in the game. It's just not my favorite event mode, but just look, the amount of hoppers makes it super easy to just farm right now. I mean, about 50% of the players are going to be hoppers. Unfortunately, Tanki has promoted the hoppers just catching golds, because that's basically the only way you're going to catch a gold unless you get lucky. All right, can I one tap him, please? Thank you. Boom, get that guy cross map shot. Oh my gosh, such a good augment. Okay, I saw a hopper use the nuclear. That's okay though. Boom, spam my shots in the middle. Dude, splash damage on this too. That's incredible. It's definitely a bonus that in this deathmatch mode, everyone's basically using hoppers, so it's a lot easier to just kill people fast. So Definitely nice to farm in this mode. In normal battles, still pretty darn easy to farm. I can't deny that this is by far the best augment for twins. I mean, twins has needed a big buff. I don't think adding just a new augment is the way to buff it. I think buffing the turret in general would be a better idea. But honestly, if you get this augment, twins is now viable. It's not just one of the worst turrets in the game anymore. I mean, because let's be honest, it basically was for a pretty long time now. It still is without this augment, but you know, with this augment, it's pretty usable now. Definitely let me know what you guys think about this augment in the comments down below. Don't waste too much of your time. Don't forget to use creator tag Taspens in item shop. See you guys in a future video. Peace out, everyone.